Stupid Farren's here.
Hey, thank you, Lester.
Would you like something?
Actually, Lester, I
don't care!
You know, good help is hard to find these days.
That it is. I sometimes have to deal with what Craigslist finds me. Dan Farren?
Yeah.
Commissioner Dan Farren, I'm so glad that you're out there.
Hey, let's hang on 1 second here. I got a couple questions for you.
Okay.
You made me come all the way out here to the Tex Tunney compound.
Mm-hmm.
I have a lot of questions for you.
That's right.
First of all, you have a lot of weeds here. Why do you have so many weeds? Can't you afford to have somebody take care of them for you? Look at that. Look at them. They're all over the place.
Well, I fired Spectre.
Okay, I get that. I can understand that. Second of all,
Mm-hmm.
the lovely young lady in the bikini that was out in the foyer earlier, she's not like a niece and you're going to try to get her in professional wrestling, are you?
Well, Dan, I think you and I both know that is not my niece.
Well, here's the real question, Tex. And this is the one that I'm serious about.
Sorry, I'm still in pain, Dan. Don't
Yeah.
mind me. Continue with your question.
My question is, what do you think you're doing?
Well, why, whatever do you mean, Dan Farren?
I mean that you've been making all these veiled references and threats on the internet that you have a big plan in store for everybody on the 4th. And I kind of like to know, since you're coming back, and because it's my job to make sure that the show runs fast and clean, and I would like to make sure that you're not planning any of the shenanigans that you do quite often.
Well, aren't you just a regular Katie Couric asking these liberal biased questions about my plans and what I read in the morning? Oh, Dan Farren, it amuses me so what you've come here to do. Look, Dan, I'm in this position, first of all. If you notice, I'm still in recovery from the injuries I incurred at the hands of Logan X on May 12th in our street fight match, a match that you allowed, Dan.
Well, I allowed it because you signed a contract saying that you wanted to do this match. I didn't take your little hand and scribble it across the line and sign your name. You know, as far as I know, I don't know if you even signed it. It might be that flunky of yours might have signed it for you. I don't know. He was such a disaster on the last show.
Well, that he was, and we are working on that. We're working on that, Farren. Here's the thing. You asked about my plans on August 4th, when I will return to Millennium Pro Wrestling for the fans, because that's what they want, Dan. And by the way, I heard you shut down my 10 count in my honor. You would not let Mark May ring the bell 10 times.
I am not doing a 10 count for a hat.
I think we
If
both...
you were actually dead, I'd be more than happy to do a 10 count. But I'm not doing a 10 count for an inanimate object.
I think you and I both know that the hat represents more to the people than just a hat. It represents me, Tex Tunney, the last scion of the great Southern promoters. It represents history in wrestling from now back to the days of Gotch and Hackett Schmidt.
I think that the empty hat actually represented the fact that Logan X kicked your butt previously, and there was nothing left from you but the hat.
Dan, I might remind you that you are a guest at the Tex Tunney compound, and your words are becoming harsh.
Okay, well, I can leave.
No. I don't want you to
mind.
leave yet. I want you
leave.
to enjoy the fine. We'll go out for a nice ribeye steak. Dan, how would you like some sweet tea? It'll be a great time. We'll go to Whataburger and get ourselves a number 2 with some fries and a sweet tea. It's gonna be a great time. No, I do want you to stay, Dan, because I want you to do this for me, Dan Farren. I want you to ensure me that on August 4th, when I return to Millennium Pro Wrestling, and I do have a grand return plan, Dan, I want you to ensure my safety and well-being from the bullies that run and ruin your locker room.
I tell you what I will do. I will ensure, as long as you don't stick your nose into anybody's business, that no one will lay a hand on Tex Tunney, the illegitimate son of a Texas promoter.
First of all, that is way more Tennessee Williams than it was Tex Tunney.
Now, I'm a little rusty.
But let me tell you something, Dan. I will take that guarantee at face value. And on August 4th, I will be back, and you will hear then and only then what I have in store for Millennium Pro Wrestling, Logan X, you, and the rest. I will be back August 4th, 7 p.m. bell time, Dan.
6:30 pre-show.
Oh, it's going to be a good one.
Oh, it
Bia's
will
going
be.
his
Oh,
Architects
it's,
of Anarchy on the show this
yeah.
time. It's going to be fun.
Do me a favor. We'll deal with this on the 4th. Would you have Funky bring my car around so I can go?
No!
Well, I believe the man has spoken, Dan. You show yourself
there's
out.
something really wrong with that boy.
Yeah, his mama likes him.